O my Lord, save my nation, save my nation, save my nation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the channel. Now this video is going to be interesting. It's a little preview to my upcoming logic course that I was promoting and advertising for in my previous video. And it's interesting. It's to give you a little taste, a little tease of what to expect, inshallah khair. And we're going to begin right at the very beginning with the most foundational concepts and notions that are necessary for any real study in this subject of logic, ilm al-mantiq, as known as Arabic. Now, and you find these in the major works of logic, right? In the major primers and commentaries, super commentaries even, etc. Now, any major study of logic must begin with two foundational concepts, two central ideas that really underpin what the whole science is all about, essentially, right? These two foundational concepts constitute two out of the three acts of the mind, as we call it. And these acts of the mind underpin what the science of logic was all about. The first of these is called understanding, right? And in Arabic, they call this the act of tasawwur, right? The ability to conceive of an idea in the mind, right? That's what it refers to. So it essentially refers to not only the ability to conceive of an idea in the mind, but your ability, the mind's ability, to visualize that concept in the mind, right? So it could be anything: a book, a table, a card, a human being, an animal, anything, right? When you say these words, yeah, then you are essentially able to visualize these concepts in the mind. That is what we call understanding, right? And that's what tasawwur is all about. And that's what the logicians refer to as understanding, right? Tasawwur. Now, the second act that follows from that is a subsequent product of that is what we call judgment. The second act of the mind is what we call judgment. The third act is something separate. I don't think this is really the space to go into that right now. But our concern is the first two. First one is understanding, your ability to visualize a concept in the mind, not only conceive of it, but visualize it in the mind. The second act then is judgment. You are able to pass off a judgment concerning this idea, this concept, right? That in Arabic is what we call tasdiq, right? Tasdiq. You could say affirmation, judgment. You pass a conclusion regarding this idea, right? Judgments are usually expressed by what we call propositions, right? The logical product of a judgment is known as a proposition. Propositions are expressed, primarily speaking, in linguistic terms via declarative sentences. So if I took something like man, I could say the man is tall, the man is standing, the animal is fast, the animal is warm-blooded, right? Whatever you want to, whatever examples you want to use, right? This is what we call judgment. You are declaring something for this concept, for this idea, right? Islam is the truth. Allah Azza wa Jal is one without partner. Right? These are judgments that we pass for certain concepts, for certain notions. And this is what the logicians refer to as understanding. Now, when it comes to propositions, propositions will always hold what we call truth value. These propositional statements are either true or false. And propositions are the only things that hold this truth value. It's only these statements that you can describe as being either true or false. Regardless of if you're looking at these statements on their own independently, or if you're looking at them as part of a broader argument. Arguments is, again, is a separate subject. We don't need to get into that. It doesn't apply to concepts. You can't assign a truth value by saying box, true or false. It doesn't make sense, right? It has to be part of a statement. You have to pass judgment in order to assign a truth value to it. It's the judgment that we're assigning truth value to, not the concepts themselves, right? And that's what we have to be cognizant of. So there's an idea, there's a little taste of just the kind of concepts and ideas and discussions we'll be getting into in my upcoming logic course, inshallah khair. And I would appreciate if you could sign up, share it, and spread the word. And inshallah khair, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. And until then, take care. Ma'as salams. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.